everybody, and welcome back to Toonkind D&D. My name is Avi, and I will be your DM for today. Welcome to that beautiful sound. A fun little game that I have devised here and have been scheming for a few months now. Would my lovely, wonderful players please, from top to bottom in the voice call, introduce yourselves and your characters?
Howdy, my name is Grizz, otherwise known as Cell, and today I'm going to be playing the, let's see here, Artificer, her brain, who is here today to do stuff.
Yeah.
Hi,
Sorry,
I am...
oh, no, sorry.
Okay. I am Queenie Q. Today I will be playing Cobalt the Bard, who is 10 years old and just ready to get into shenanigans.
Oh, by the way, you can post character refs in the game zone if you'd like. Um,
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and hello everyone, you can call me Fletch, and I'm going to be playing a little rat who goes by the name of Fleck, and he is a rogue paladin. Don't worry about that.
Rogue paladin.
It's a fun mix.
Oh, it is a very, very fun mix.
And a good boy.
And a very
Yes.
good boy. And if I remember right, Fleck is actually a tiny, right?
Tiny plus, he's 8 inches tall, so just barely misses the tiny cap.
Alright, that's fair. That's fine. And in that case, alright. Somebody's echoing. Alright, okay. So the reason why you guys have all, gathered here today is because you've decided to answer a call for a very specific problem. You are here to essentially, scare a ghost out of a house. The notice you all picked up had an address written on it as a meeting place. So the house in question is a little bit off towards the outskirts of Halloween Town, and it certainly fits in with the rest of its surroundings. I don't have a reference for it because I didn't think this far ahead, but it looks just about as spooky as any other building within Halloween Town, and I would imagine that you all may be a little bit surprised to see that the person you are meeting with is in fact a young, real kind human girl. Hang on, let me pull up her ref. Where is it? There it is. She is dressed in a in a red dress with a spiderweb pattern on it, with white stockings and black flats, and her hair is in a sort of bob. And as you all gather and meet here, she looks all of you up and down with a sort of curious look before you hear her speak, and she goes, "So, are you the guys who are gonna be helping me out?"
Yep, and Fleck gives her 2 big thumbs up.
Sure are!
Well, I think so. You are the, let's see here,
Cecilia. That's Cecilia Dotz. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Herb kind of scratches his chin and he goes, so, Are your parents around for this order, then, little girl?
Well, and she kind of like makes a face, like kind of like a wince, and she goes and she says, "Well, my parents are actually out of the house right now because of the whole ghost thing."
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense. I will say I expected there to be more adults here today.
She looks at you, and then she looks to the other two toons who are definitely children.
Cobalt's tail is just wagging. She's just excited to be here.
Yeah, Fleck
Aw.
kind of puts his hands on his hips like, I'm 17. I'm almost an adult.
Who said that? You gotta remember, Herb is nearly like 7 feet tall.
Fleck kind of just raises his hand like, down here? Like, way down?
Cobalt also just starts waving.
Oh, there you are. You need a hand up there, little buddy?
Fleck kind of just shakes his head like, no, I got it. Thank you, though.
Well,
oh, this is wonderful.
okay.
So yeah, Cecilia brings her hands together and she goes, well, truth be told, and she kind of scratches at the back of her neck. The goal is to, scare this ghost out of the house and not to exorcise him because yikes. But because up until now it's mostly just been like pranks and stuff, scaring the rest of the house pantsless, and I kind of figured that if he's beaten in his own game, he'll get the message and pack up and leave, but I'm not really all that great at it because I'm human and he's a toon and I can't really compete with that.
You mean you're human?
He's a toon. He's a toon, yeah.
Well, that's kind of a shame. They did bring out this all the way. And he, like, takes off his backpack and drops it, and it's, like, apparently it's so heavy, it cracks the pavement underneath it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I really thought this was, like, a Ghostbusters situation on my hands, so, but I can do pranks. Pranks are fine.
Cecilia kind of like stares at it and she's just like, wait. But she does give you a sort of like thumbs up, and she's like, yeah, well, you guys pretty much have free reign of the house, just not the bedrooms. Those are off limits, private stuff. Stay away from those, please.
Oh, you keeping your diary in there?
She squints at you.
Can't ask somebody about their diary. It's private.
I'm just asking. I've got a daughter, you see, and she likes to keep a secret. So, I'm aware she has it. I don't go peeking through it or anything.
If I find out you've been poking through my diary, I'm gonna whack you.
So you do have a diary.
Herb just grins at her.
I tried.
But yeah, so essentially, she has given you free reign of the house, and she leads you to the front door, and she unlocks it and opens it up, and she goes, well, don't die or anything.
Fleck gives her a little salute, like, I haven't yet.
I'll
I don't
do
plan
my
on
best.
So where is this ghost anyway?
Well, he's in the house. He thinks he owns it. That's the whole issue. I'm sure
As ghosts often do.
Sorry?
I said as ghosts often do, you know? Come in thinking they own the place. He didn't die here, right?
You asked her if he died here?
Yeah. I'm asking Cecilia that.
Sorry, yeah, no, somebody's DMing me, but I'm like, okay. She goes, as far as I know, he just showed up one day.
Cobalt is already starting to like try to poke her head inside the house and around.
At the moment it is Cecilia. All you can see is the foyer, and I will describe it more as you guys like enter. But yeah, you guys are free to go in if you'd like.
Yeah,
if you want to ask something else.
I think if Cobalt is taking the initiative, then Herb is definitely gonna like take a step in and probably have that like cartoon like creaking floorboard sound as he does.
Yeah, alright, let me, I think it's a little early for this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm going to give you guys, the layout for the first floor of this house.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I worked very hard on this game, guys.
Ooh.
And we appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely. Avi, our beloved.
So you guys are in the foyer, which is that right at the front door. It's at the bottom.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you guys are currently standing in the foyer. There is a staircase leading upwards, and to the right appears to be a room where the doors are closed. And to the left is a dining room, and you can see directly ahead. Sorry. You can see a door in the dining room that leads into the kitchen. Directly ahead is what you assume to be the living room. What do you guys want to do? You are free to roll perception or investigation or whatever you'd like.
Great.
Oh, baby yelling.
Baby time. Okay, that is a flat d20, because... Yeah, Fleck, in his usual manner, does not see things.
Oh, Fleck.
Let's see what I got. Rolling perception.
Oh no!
Herb can't see shit either. It's like we've got too small and too tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Sorry, it's been a while since I've been in a game. I have to refigure out
Oh, you're good. Right now, Fleck is kind of just amazed
So,
at how big
perception.
everything is compared to where he lives. Because he lives in a teeny little apartment with his siblings.
Oh,
One of us
Not
can
an
see.
18.
Ooh.
Alright, yeah, so Fleck got an 8, Herb got a 5, and, Cobalt, out here seeing everything with a modified 22. Cobalt, Cecilia has, left you guys to, let you guys enter, and she herself was kind of like, alright, you guys have fun in there. I'm gonna wait out here. But as she gently closes the door, you do see her like start to walk off. But you don't see more than that as the door closes. But other than that, this room is it's pretty ordinary. It is a what you would call like a regular foyer. Like I said, there's like all these different rooms you can go to from this specific location. There's like you do see directly ahead is a table with some like decorative like plants and stuff. But other than that, it is very, very quiet.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
This sure feels like a haunted house.
Fleck
Does
kind of
feel
gives a little.
pretty spooky.
Fleck gives a little shake. Like, yeah. And I assume now is probably an appropriate time to say that Fleck actually has a fear of ghosts, and
Oh,
he took this job because one of his friends is a ghost, and he wants to stop being afraid of ghosts. So he figures if he can prank a ghost and make a ghost scared of him, he won't be scared of ghosts.
sound logic. I love it.
Oh boy,
Love him.
I love Fleck so much already.
I think Herb is gonna turn to both the kids and be like, "Well, listen, don't you two worry your little heads, okay? I'm the adult here, and I will make sure nothing bad happens to either of you."
Oh, I
Herb
love
so
him.
much.
He's wonderful.
He's trying so hard.
I think Fleck probably nods at that and is like, okay, well, we should probably get started on the prank stuff, right?
I guess we could set a couple traps around here.
Alright. The moment you guys, like, say that and, like, agree to do that, but, you all say that, and then all the lights on the first floor, go dark.
Cobalt straight up screams.
Oh boy.
Which makes Herb scream.
And just barks.
It also probably doesn't help that if there's like any sort of like slight ambient light, you know how like hares will sometimes have their eyes like glowing red if it's have a light shined on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
so there's just this tall figure in the dark with like eyes glowing red now.
Yeah, Fleck immediately jumps and clings onto Cobalt's leg. He also has a glowing eye. That does not stop him from being spooked because he's a little baby fool sometimes.
I love very, very much.
I'm glad. But yeah, Cobalt, there are two glowing-eyed beings near you, and this very tiny one just grabbed onto your leg.
I think she's at least aware of the other two people in the room, as she is also an animal herself.
Alright.
I haven't even made y'all roll a whiz save yet.
And the D20 was Fleck's whiz save.
I haven't even done anything. All I did was lights go out.
Listen, he's got an intelligence modifier of +3. He's got a 0 on wisdom.
Oh, I love you guys so much. This is gonna be fun. So that spooked y'all, a little bit, and then, there is now just a little bit of a dramatic drum roll, and then you hear, you hear a voice, and I'm gonna do my very best to do this voice. Please do not judge me for it.
Believe in you.
You got this!
You can do it. Just take a nice deep breath and a sip of water.
It's showtime! Can I get a wisdom saving throw from all of you? Oh my god!
Hey! Did you steal that one from me?
Oh no! Oh my god! Both children rolled below a 10.
We both load before below a 5. It's a 1 and a 3.
Below a 5. Yeah, god fucking damn. Give me a sec.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the fact that none of us have a positive wisdom modifier?
Oh,
it's a flat D20 for all of us.
This is gonna be great. Give me a second.
Oh wait, I should have added +2 to that.
Oh, so it would be a 5?
Still be a 5 though. I'm not sure how much that changes.
To be honest, it does not change much. I have a picture. Let me find it. Alright, so several things happen, like, all at once. You feel the temperature in the room drop, quite a few degrees. You see very vague, ghostly apparitions, take form in the room. They start flying about, and you see, like, these motes of, like, fiery lights start flitting around in the air. And you see the appearances of, like, several cartoonish-looking undead creatures, like skeletons and zombies and jack-o'-lanterns, you know, the Halloween works. And all of a sudden, there is a click, like a spotlight, and it's shining down on this table, and you can see this little nasty-looking ghost toon who's standing there like he just found the best audience he's had in a long time.
Oh, what a gremlin. I love him.
Cute.
And then all these ghosts and ghouls shout, "Boo!" at the exact same time. Fleck and Cobalt, you are terrified, and I'm sorry to say this. You guys are going to have to pick a direction to run to.
Oh boy.
Look at the map again.
Oh, I have a really bad idea.
Oh no.
Okay, so Fleck's probably gonna dash off to the living room, but first, he's gonna pull out what looks to be just a handful of glitter, slam it on the ground so it poofs out, and then he's gone.
This is a fucking smoke bomb!
But it's glitter.
Oh, I love that! So you're running to the living room. Cobalt, are you going the same way, or?
Almost diving under the table.
He's standing on the table!
Yeah, put everything to look there!
I think, what this gross gremlin Toon does, he, like, bends over to look under the table. Actually, what he does, Cobalt, you look up, and this guy's head is in his hands, and he's just looking at you like, hi there!
She is barking. She's straight up barking. There's no other response.
Oh.
So, Herb, you're the only one who rolled above the DC.
That's good.
Yeah, I think in response to this little performance that happened, Herb is just clapping. He's like,
I will say you have two children who are scared out of their minds. One of which is under the table. The other.
listen.
The other.
Okay, he doesn't have an excuse for that. I think he does notice, Cobalt when she starts barking, and he sort of. Let me see. Yeah, he runs over and he picks up the table.
Oh my god!
Or tries to.
Do you want to roll a strength?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's what happens. You run over, and this ghost Toon, this nasty-looking ghost Toon, who, by the way, let me actually drop a proper reference of him. This ghost Toon, hovers off the table for you to get close to it, and you're able to lift the table like a couple of inches, but you do have access to Cobalt as this Toon is laughing his head off, and again, his head is in his hands. He is a very stinky Toon.
Oh, vile, disgusting. I love him.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Cobalt, Herb just lifted the table off of you. What are you doing?
She's running the other way now.
Where are you going?
Living room.
Alright, so Herb, both kids are in the living room.
Jeez. I think Herb is kind of like mentally deciding, okay, does he want to comfort these children or take care of this ghost? I'm gonna roll a D2. Yeah, he's gonna sit down at the table and he's gonna run into the living room, make sure the kids are okay.
Alright, again, the living room is, above the foyer. There is another entrance into the kitchen, in this room, but there's also, like, a set of couches, that are, arranged around this, like, coffee table, and there is a window on the back wall, that looks out into a backyard. There's a very, I will say it looks very, Gothic-esque. Ooh, excuse me. There's like, there's probably like a bird fountain in there, but that's like other than that, it's an average, what you would call, a backyard, pretty much. Other than that, give me a second. Yeah. There's not much else, here. Cobalt and Fleck, where are you?
I'm gonna roll stealth and see.
Oh my god!
He is currently underneath one of the couches, I guess.
Aw.
He's small enough to fit.
Oh my god, this poor kid.
He's just a little action figure stuck under the couch.
It's fine. He'll calm down. He'll calm down soon. Because he does have a very gremlin sibling who is also really into the performance aspect of things. So
Aw. He was just
once he has a once he has a moment to sit down and think about it, he can appreciate the craftsmanship.
Cobalt is sitting next to the couch with her ears over her eyes.
Oh my gosh, poor Cobalt, whom I love very much.
Oh. Herb's ears kind of droop at that, and he goes over like, hey, it's okay. Neither of you are hurt, right?
No.
Fleck pops his head out from underneath the couch like, nope. I am really glittery now, though.
Well, that was kind of your fault there, kid.
Pocket glitter.
Pocket glitter.
But I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, it was getting kind of dodgy in that middle part, but that finale, wow.
That was the spookiest thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
I mean,
you kidding? I've seen worse stuff in a Circuit City.
Fleck
Those
kind of.
places really are haunted. And he looks off with this far-off look on his face.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I can really appreciate the craftsmanship, but I kind of have a fear of ghosts.
At that, Herb kind of blinks and he pulls out the flyer from his like overall pocket again and kind of looks it down and it's like, you know, it says ghosts right here, right?
Yeah, I figure if I can scare the ghosts, then the ghosts won't be scary to me.
Oh,
that's great.
Oh,
yeah, one of my friends is a ghost, so it won't really do to be spooked.
That's so sweet.
I don't think the guy's that scary, though. I mean, sure, he's got a little bit of a startling quality to him, especially that smell. Woof. But I mean, like, I think between the three of us, we can take him. And I'm going into a Boston accent for some reason. I don't know why.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
Fleck kind of just shrugs, like, I don't know. I've smelt stinkier.
I have not smelt stinkier. It's still the spookiest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I am determined that we can scare the ghost.
Yeah, of course we can. I mean, heck, if that's the scariest thing you've seen in your whole life, and you haven't seen my daughter when she wakes up after a bad hair day.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Question is, how do we get him off his game? Because he seems like he's ahead of it.
Fleck thinks for a moment, like, well, if I can sneak in, I do know a thing or two about reverse pickpocketing, and my sibling did lend me a lot of glitter bombs.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
We are going to glitter your boy.
Please.
Yeah, I could see something like that working. Of course, we could probably, there's Herb's voice again. We could probably, if I got hold of the kitchen, I could probably craft something or other.
Do you want to head into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me scroll in my notes. Alright. Alright, you guys roll into the kitchen. Do you want to roll me perception? Because new area?
Yeah.
Oh, Fleck.
God damn.
Second one of the game. Oh, wonderful.
Fleck.
Hey.
Alright. Okay, this checks out. So, Fleck, this is a kitchen.
Yep.
I will say, you can pick up on the scent that it has been used, recently, probably a few hours ago, at most. But for, Herb and Cobalt, it looks like a pretty normal kitchen. You got a counter, a fridge, a stove, a microwave, all that fun stuff. There's also a kitchen table, and it actually makes sense that you, Fleck, didn't see this because you're 8 inches tall. But as you guys enter the kitchen, the smell of freshly made food, like real food that a living person could eat, hits your noses. And on the kitchen table, you can see plates and trays of different homemade snacks. There's 2 pitchers, one with lemonade and one with orange juice, and both of these are fresh. And there are like cups and things, and they're all arranged to look a little spooky, like treats you would find in a Halloween party. There's also a note left on the table if you want to read it.
I will read it.
Okay.
To my ex. Fuck you. Sorry. No, I know that's not what the note says. I'm sorry.
You turn the note over. And it reads, hello, house guests. We hope Spiderbrew isn't giving you too hard a time. For now, though, please feel free to take a break and eat whatever you'd like from the kitchen. Sincerely, the Marilyns.
I'm very confused about this entire experience so far.
Seems he's trying to get into our heads.
Fleck he's probably been climbing up onto the table during this, and he's gonna look over at the food.
Alright. Do you want to roll investigation, or...?
Oh, sure, that's only a -2 modifier. 10!
I would also like to roll investigation, because there's something Herb is looking for in particular. Now, are there any pies?
Yes, there are pies. I will say, with a 10, Fleck, you don't really see much. This just looks like a bunch of snacks. Herb, with a 15, yes, you do find a pie. You find, like, 2 different ones, actually. You find an apple pie and, pumpkin pie, because of course.
Of course.
But also with your 15, you can tell that none of these are poisoned or trapped in any way.
Alright. I think Herb is going to take those 2 pies, and he is going to reach into his hammer space, which... Do I need to make a roll for that? I can't remember.
It's a D10.
Okay.
And if you roll a 1, that's a fumble.
Okay. No, honey, why are you awake now? She decided now's the time to climb all over the keyboard.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He's like, what are you doing? Oh, she's sniffing the phone.
Alright, yeah, you pull out whatever you're pulling out.
I'm pulling out my heavy crossbow.
Oh
boy.
Yeah, so what Herb is trying to do is he's trying to finagle his crossbow into some sort of pie flinging weapon.
Oh, I love this so much. Okay. Alright, I'll let you decide what role this would be. This could be either straight intelligence, dex, if you have proficiency in, what's it called, Tinker's Tools, I'll let you roll that too.
Okay. I think I'm going to go for intelligence because I've got a +3 modifier to that.
Alright.
So let's hope this works out.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh no! You rolled an 8. Oof, I'm sorry. I guess you accidentally, like, snap the string? Trying to get it to work.
You stuck a crossbolt through a pie.
Yeah, I like that angle. He's trying to get this figured out, and he forgot to remove the crossbolt. So
there's a bolt in the pie.
Yeah, there's a bolt in the pie in the wall behind him, and like a little streak right above his head where it's like nearly caught him.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I'll let you roll again. And
yeah, I've got 2 pies, so let's see if the other pie works.
Yeah, I'll say that works.
Hey!
Yeah.
Second time's the charm.
Yeah, so this time he remembered to remove the bolt, and now he's got a fresh pie loaded up in his crossbow, ready to go.
Yes.
Nice.
We love that.
Yeah, Fleck is taking that crossbow, the bolt with the pie on it, the pie kebab.
Which one is it, though? The apple or the pumpkin?
The one that's been shot into the wall.
You know what? I'll let you decide what flavor you have.
Cobalt is just secretly putting snacks in her overalls pocket.
I'm gonna say it's the pumpkin that he shot because the apple pies can be way messier.
That's fair.
Perfect. So Fleck now has added a pumpkin pie on a crossbow to his inventory.
Okay, so we have sorry, that's not Herb's voice. We have glitter bombs, and we got a pie on a crossbolt. Cobalt, you got any plans for how to prank them?
I have nothing so far.
All right.
But I do have snacks. Brain food.
A healthy diet is an important part of growing up.
Fleck raises his hand.
Herb takes it to actually see it. What you got, kid?
I have a whole lot of fish bones. My sibling says you can't do anything with those, but I want to prove them wrong.
Fish bones, huh? Herb is standing there thinking for a very long time.
Opal looks confused, but is also trying to figure out what you could do with fish bones.
It's just that Spider-Man meme where he's rubbing his chin and then Miles also their chin.
Yeah, Fleck and Cobalt in the background.
I love this party already. We got good chemistry going on right here.
We sure do.
How fresh are these fish bones?
Let me check. And he pulls out one. It is a perfect fish skeleton, not a drop of flesh on it. It is dry as a bone.
Oh my gosh.
And it doesn't smell like fish or anything? It's just like perfectly preserved?
It does kind of smell like fish still.
Okay. Oh! Fleck, you just gave me a great idea.
I did?
This guy clearly likes gross things, so he'd probably go gaga over a pile of smelly fish skeletons like this. So this is our bait.
Oh, if you want more trash, I have lots of it.
Perfect. We need a whole big pile of trash, and we need to lead them somewhere where we'll have the high ground.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That's I'm tempted to ask y'all to like roll either another perception or investigation. Actually, who rolled that 22 was it? That was was it 21? Yeah. Cobalt, you're 21 from earlier on perception. You hear the words trash and you do, in fact, sniff out a trash can that you can use.
Oh my gosh.
She just picks the trash. She tries to pick the trash can up and drag it
Oh
over.
no.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how big this trash can is.
Well, she's like a 10-year-old, right?
Yeah.
You could probably lug it, but,
Yeah.
you're a 10-year-old.
Oh.
There are some small trash cans. But yeah, no, she's just gonna try dragging this thing over and being like, I found this!
Fleck kind of looks at her like, do you need any help with that?
No!
You sure? I can hear kind of
No!
like a little.
I got it!
Okay.
Oh my god, Cobalt.
Sound just like my.
Oh.
Well. So we
Okay,
set
I
up
might need help. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Is gonna go over to try and help her.
Yeah, Alice's gonna go do that.
I'm not gonna make y'all roll this, but it's fine.
Right? Oh, okay.
It's just
Yeah, Herb picks up the trash can with ease.
Oh.
I loosened it for you.
You sure did. You little sweet lima bean, and he pats her head.
Oh.
You gain +1 dad praise.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so what exactly are you trying to do with all this trash? Are you just making like a bait? Is that it?
Yeah, you know how in like the Wile E. Coyote cartoons they'd have like pile of seeds somewhere and like a rope around it ready to like crash down or like get that. I think what Herb wants to try and do is he wants to try and set up the foyer to be that kind of bait zone.
Mm-hmm.
And basically have them lie in wait so Fletch can do his pickpocket, add the glitter bombs in, and we can hit him with the pie from up on the stairs.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
And Cobalt can do whatever Cobalt has planned. What do you have planned?
I don't have anything yet. Are there?
Okay.
What all rooms have we been to yet?
We've been to the foyer, the living room, and the kitchen. You're in the kitchen right now.
Okay.
May I suggest using condiments to see if you can use like mustard as silly string on this ghost?
Oh my god!
Ooh, that's good.
I will allow it. Cobalt, if you want to use mustard and ketchup to just nail this guy, go for it.
You know what? We're gonna do tar and feathers, except it's gonna be condiments and Cheerios.
Yeah!
Yes.
And glitter and garbage and apple pie.
Yes! It's just gonna be a whole
It's just gonna be one stinky, stinky mess, and I love it already. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna carry over your perception mods from earlier. You are able to find everything you need. You do manage to put together a pretty nice trap. And you guys are setting this up in the foyer.
Yeah, Then again, he was in the foyer, so might be better to set it up in the living room, mate. I'm trying to think, like, position-wise. What do you guys think?
Could we check to see if he's still in the foyer?
We could.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna check and see if he's still in the foyer.
Yeah. Do a quick perception. Ooh,
My boy finally has eyes.
Yeah. The spook got him.
Let's see.
For perception?
Yeah, perception.
Hey, Herb's really raking in the good rolls today.
12.
All right.
16.
All right. So yeah. You guys, all three of you are able to tell that Spiderbrew, you haven't, you did read the note, so you assume that the ghost's name is Spiderbrew. He is not in the foyer anymore. Neither are any of those like little toon spooks that he was with. I just lost my train of thought. So you do have a clear opening to just set up a quick trap here. With the 19 Herb, you do hear some hushed voices, not in this room, not in the foyer. You can't quite tell where they are coming from though, but they do sound pretty giddy.
Would you say this is on his left or right side?
Where are you looking from? From the living room?
I think we're looking in from the kitchen, so I guess we'd be looking kind of from the dining room over towards where the foyer is.
All right. You're looking into the foyer from there. It is coming from... Oof. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It is coming from the left, but above.
Okay, well that's good because Herb is completely deaf on his right side, so
Okay.
that means he can hear it. Yes. Okay, so it's coming from up?
Yeah.
Okay. So Herb is gonna crouch down very low to Fleck and say, "Okay, kiddo, what I want you to do is I want you to take those fish bones and I want you to make a pass of them, coming from the stairs down to here, to the big trash pile. We'll use those as little sprinkles to get him enticed."
Fleck gives Herb a salute. It's just like, got it! And he rushes off to...
Okay.
Yeah, he pulls out all of his fish bones and starts laying it down. And when he reaches the pile of trash, he thinks for a moment before pulling out somehow even more quantities of trash and setting it around the trash can. And then thinks for one more moment.
It's like an offering.
Yeah, he takes out a little sticky note from his hammer space and puts it on top of the trash can. And for the audience, it's a note that says "Don't eat trash" because
reverse psychology. That's perfect, kiddo.
Yeah, my sibling always tells me not to eat trash. So, but when they do it, it only makes me want to eat trash more.
You know, how much trash have you eaten?
I'm getting better.
What if I say don't eat trash, but as a friend, and not a sibling?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. We got our bait set up, so let's find a good place to hide. Fleck, I want you to hide somewhere close by so you can sneak in and get those glitter bombs into his pockets real easy.
Gotcha. And
as you, Cobalt, you and me, we can hide around the dining table. I'll get into sniper position, and you can get into condiment position.
Hi, Captain.
Oh, this is wonderful. I love this so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Fleck,
so
you
Fleck-
have disappeared.
He dived into the trash.
Oh,
He's gone.
I mean, technically, he's not eating it. I hope. So,
We
You don't
hope.
have to know. We don't have to ask.
yeah. So Herb is going to duck over by the dining table and basically get into like a sniper shot position.
All right.
So would I roll stealth for that?
Yes. Both you and Cobalt can roll.
Okie dokie.
Oof.
Yeah, he's tall, so that
Yeah.
kind of makes sense. So I'm gonna let you pick, Avi. Like, sorry, I don't mean to be like, I hope I'm not demanding too much, but
No,
do you
you're fine.
Herb is like badly hidden, or does he have a bad aim?
I think I'm gonna do this. You have hidden in a way that you can't get a good view of where your where the whole trash pile is. So you're going to have disadvantage when you're going to fire that pie.
Gotcha.
Cobalt, in the meantime, you've probably hidden under the table, right?
I was actually gonna go for that little square between the stairs and the door.
Let me see.
Ooh. Nice.
Oh, yes, that works. Alright, here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so glad I rolled wisdom. I rolled precursory wisdom for this, and I'm gonna have to improv this off the top of my head. He rolled a 4.
Oh
Just
my
a
god.
flat 4.
Hooray!
It's a flat 4. We love him. We love him.
Even Spiderbrew
entering
has
the
a
web.
flat.
The spider is entering the web.
You see Spiderbrew, kind of come down the staircase. He's not walking. He's hovering. I won't say he's like floating too high up. He's like an inch or two off the ground. He's just he's coming down the stairs and he's brushing off his black and white striped suit. Even if that doesn't do much because it is gross and stained already. But he does spot the trail of fish bones, and he's just like, huh? And he does follow it up to the to the trash pile. And there's this moment of just like question marks. As he just kind of like he looks over this pile of trash, and he reads the note that says "Don't eat trash," and you see for a moment that he has this expression on his face that has the exact same vibe as well, this sign can't stop me because I can't read. So he takes the note, crumbles it up, and puts it in his mouth. Fleck.
Wait, oh god, where was Fleck hiding?
He's in the trash.
I will say, Fleck, Like, because he rolled so low on his wisdom, I'm going to give you advantage on your sleight of hand.
Wonderful.
Yes, good.
Oh,
That's a 29.
Oh my god, that is
Hey.
disgusting. I love that.
Yeah, rogue paladins, and he also has the gloves of thievery.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah.
God damn.
So let's do a quick hammer space. Alright, so he kind of pokes his head out of the trash, shoves a bunch of glare bombs into one pocket,
How many?
shoves...
Just, like, give me a random number of how many.
I'll go with 3, since that's what I got on the hammer space roll.
Okay, wonderful,
Um,
wonderful.
And in the other, he takes out what looks to be a very artfully decorated cupcake with little, like, sugar glass fairy wings, and puts that in the other pocket. And then he gives Herb and Cobalt a thumbs up and just recedes back into the trash.
Oh my god.
Alright.
This dumb ghost has not noticed you at all. Real quick, about the glitter bombs, are they set to go off at a specific time, or is it when he takes it out, or?
It's more when a force interacts with it, I guess.
So,
Like a smoke
pie?
bomb. Yeah.
Oh boy. Wonderful.
So yeah, it would either go off when he puts his hand in his pocket, or if anything hits it hard enough.
Okay.
Speaking of hitting it hard enough, let's see how Herb does on these rolls. So what would I roll for that?
Let's do ranged attack.
Okay. So I'll roll to hit. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how to do attack rolls. Okay, so that's going to be 1d20 plus 4.
I am praying to the dice gods. Oh my god, okay, yeah.
But you also said I roll at disadvantage, so...
Oh, right, yeah, because you have,
Let me roll one more time.
Oh boy.
I want to make it fair to y'all. Okay, hey, that still works.
Alright.
Yes, okay, here's what happens. You, Herb, are having so much trouble trying to angle your shot in such a way where you can get a good hit on Spiderbrew's face. And when you fire, the pie, there's a brief moment where you're afraid that this pie is going to go sailing over his head. But either by some grace of a god, or by the rule of funny, this thing nails him on the face. And there's just, like, this, like, cartoonish, beat of silence before he just goes, "Hey!"
Alright, Cobalt,
Oh
yeah!
my gosh.
Cobalt yells, "Fire!" Okay. Sorry.
Go for it. Hit him.
So what I want her to do is I want her to have all of the condiments she's grabbed on the ground. And I want her to jump on them.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Ooh.
Alright, in that case, I can make an argument. Whatever is higher for you, either strength or dexterity.
Let me... Dexterity is higher.
Alright, go ahead and roll. And that's just a regular roll.
Okay.
Yes!
Nice!
Oh my god, you guys! Oh, congratulations on your first prank. Cobalt, you jump with all the force and energy of a 10-year-old you can muster, and you land on all the condiments, and it just goes with like a very like very satisfying like comical squirt noise. You nail this man. this nasty gremlin ghost boy. I'll let you decide what you guys want to do. You can either get out of here before he retaliates, or wait for him to leave.
See, I'm just worried about what the retaliation would be.
Fleck is probably gonna stick in the trash, if only because the hiding space seems to have worked out so far.
I think Herb is going to retreat. However, he's noticing the glitter bombs didn't go off. So what I want to do is, while he's retreating, I want him to basically jump on Spiderbrew and like use him as a springboard to like get up the stairs and out of the way.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm trying to think what I would roll for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let's go either... You know what? Either athletics or acrobatics.
Let's see. Ooh, got a +4 to acrobatics, so that works perfect.
Oh, I love this.
Of course, this is going to put Fleck at risk, so heads up there.
Oh, okay, here's what happens.
No.
You jump with a 7, you jump on this man, but you have vastly underjudged, I guess, misjudged his size. I should remind you guys, this guy stood on a table and he was still just a little gremlin toon. And you, Herb, are like, what, 7 feet tall?
Yeah.
So you jump on this man, you knock him over and into the trash.
Oh no.
I feel like in the process, Herb would probably like whack his head like right into the ceiling.
Oh my god. I am so sorry. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll damage, and you just get like a comical bonk noise as you hit your head on the ceiling.
He's just like sprawled out on the floor, seeing like little twinkly stars and like little tiny herbs with like angel wings flapping around his head.
Gosh.
No, he sees tiny little versions of his daughter with like angel wings flapping around his head.
Oh, that's cute. Fleck, when this happens, your hiding spot essentially got destroyed as this ghost toon has essentially went splat into the trash pile. And I'm gonna roll a quick D2.
Oh,
okay, it doesn't get you. But the glitter bombs do go off.
Oh my god.
But when you poke, if you poke out of your, of the trash, you see, Spiderbrew, who is face first into the trash, and, Herb, who is, knocked out on the floor, and Cobalt, who, Cobalt, how are you feeling?
She's on the ground laughing. She's been giggling since she started giggling, but everything happening in advance has just made it harder to stop.
Alright. So, Fleck, what are you guys doing? Your one adult is... Ouch.
Let's see. What do you have on hand, Fleck? What are you gonna do? gonna throw more glitter in Spiderbrew's face, and then he's probably gonna try and drag Herb off.
How? He's 8 inches tall.
Are you going to roll straight? Oh my god!
Oh, he has a +4, but it is not meant to be.
Right.
Trying to tug on his ear.
Herb, I'll let you roll con.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Oh boy.
Alright, you feel some tugging on your ear, and you wake up, from your little, like, unconscious moment, and, Cobalt is rolling on the floor in laughter, and, Spiderbrew is face first in the trash, covered in pie, glitter, and condiments.
Don't forget cupcake.
Yeah.
And cupcake. This your prank has worked.
Oh, yeah.
How does he seem to be taking it?
Shoot. Sorry, give me a second to, like, compose myself.
Oh god, is he dead for real?
What?
Is he dead for real?
Oh my god.
You killed him again!
killed
No. You see him, like, push up onto his, like, hands and knees, and he, shakes his head, kind of like a dog. And bits of glitter and cupcake and, gross, goes flying, and, he turns and looks in your directions, and he just goes, "Oh, it is on!"
Oh boy.
Fleck just points at Spiderbrew like, bring it!
Don't.
And he gives if it was possible, the grin on his face just grows even wider. Herb, what are you gonna do?
The thing any responsible adults would do. He's gonna pick up the kids and run.
Alright. Where are you running?
Up the stairs.
Okay, you're going up the stairs. Give me a sec.
Yes.
Ooh. Alright. Oh yes, this is a different map, so give me just 1 second.
Do I need to roll anything to successfully get him up there, or we good?
No, you're good. Again, this might be a little too early, but I'm going to put it here now, because I will forget if I don't right now. You are now, on the second floor.
Alright, tackle.
You are currently in the media room. There is a door, to the north of the room, with a few windows beside it. You can look out and you see a balcony. Oh, excuse me. And, to your left, there is another door, but this one is also closed. But you also see, actually, roll me a quick perception.
Okay.
Alright. Back to not seeing things.
Oh, sorry for the coughing, y'all.
Oh, you're right.
You're good.
Alright, that's a 5, a 16, and a 19. Okay. Sorry, Fleck. Alright, and as you guys roll perception, let me also roll something.
Maybe Fletch just can't see right now because Herb just shoved him into his overall pocket.
Oh my god.
He got shoved into the pocket upside down.
Oh!
Okay, I rolled something and this actually checks out, but I won't show you what I rolled yet, because I want to do a bit of describing. Oh my god. Yeah, to the bottom of the map, you can see on the ceiling, it's one of those you assume it's an entrance into the attic. That's in the back of the room. This room is pretty neatly organized. There are a lot of there is a bookshelf, and it's lined with a whole bunch of like different books and stuff. But in the corner of the room, behind the couch, there is a smaller kind of like shelf, and you can see like a whole bunch of different like board games and family games have been arranged. You can pick out these are not the actual games because cough cough copyright stuff, but you can see like there's Sorry, there's Twister, stuff like that.
Okay. And this is the room that's on the bottom right corner?
Sorry?
This will be the room that's on the bottom right corner of the map?
No, to the left.
Okay, to the left.
The bigger room.
Got it. Okay. Right on.
The room on the bottom right, you can't look into it because the door is closed.
Okay.
That said, though, I had rolled stealth for something, but here's the thing. They crit failed. So, even you, Fleck, are able to see these two figures. You had seen them the entire time. But let me grab you a picture.
Oh boy.
You see these two, sheet ghosts, rise up from behind the couches, and they are, they look pretty large. Definitely not as small as, Spiderbrew, and their eyes are glowing a bright green, but because they crit failed their stealth, I'm not gonna make you guys roll wisdom.
No.
So they're just they're just standing there. Yeah, no, absolutely. They're just going, ooh, the whole 9 yards.
Fleck is kind of just blinking like, I didn't know they made ghosts out of fabric.
I didn't know there was more than one ghost.
Ooh.
This is not the spookiest thing I have seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't working. God darn it. I thought we really had it this time.
The sheets are really nice, if that helps at all.
Yeah.
Fleck's really, silky.
Oh, well,
Look,
aren't you guys both aren't you all just so sweet? Well, we appreciate it, but, you see one of them reach to pull off their sheet, and, underneath the sheet, you see, a ghost. A real kind ghost. And, looks to be like probably was a human in their life. And she just goes, well, I mean, sorry about all that. We were just, we wanted to get in on the fun, but, we're still kind of new to the whole, being dead thing.
No, you know what? No, Cobalt just goes, you know what? We need to leave, and we need to come back, and we need to be.
Fleck's like,
Oh, man.
if you want, I can like embroider some spooky things onto the sheets.
That's so kind of you. All right. Well, you don't have to. We didn't want to take up all your time because, well, you know, the whole prank war going on and everything, and the other ghost reaches to take off his sheet. Now I will drop another reference into the chat.
Yes.
Aww.
I
They're
love
cute.
them. I love them.
The two nicest ghosts you will probably ever meet. They will go, well, we don't have to do that whole thing over again. Well, I think Spider will call it cheating, but you know.
At that, I think Herb kind of laughs and he's like, well, let me tell you, if that was a war, then I think we just won with the prank we pulled off, am I right?
Woo!
Yeah, it was amazing. Everything happened so much.
Well, you see both of these ghosts like brighten up, and they both of them sit down at like one of the couches, and they go, really, what did you do? And like they're gesturing for you to come sit down with them.
Oh, well, Herb takes a seat and sets Cobalt down next to him. And he's like, well, you know, I don't mean to brag, but he brushes off his knuckles and he's like, you know, we glitter bombed him, tossed him into a pile of garbage. Cobalt,
I made condiments explode.
Yeah.
I snuck a cupcake into his pocket.
Ooh, you put a cupcake in that too? Right on, kiddo. And, I pied him in the face.
There is like this moment where they're both like listening intently, and they do seem like I'm going to be real, the vibe you get are like two excited parents listening to their kid talk about their day.
Oh.
And when you finish explaining what you did, they both crack up and they just go, oh, he must have hated that. Well, I don't know. I mean, he does smell kind of bad, so maybe that did. And they're kind of like talking with each other, and they go, oh, right, where's our manners? My name is Andrew. You can call me Andy. And this is my wife, Brenda. We're the Marilyns.
Oh, you guys were the ones who set up that whole buffet down there.
Yeah, we did that. We heard that there was going to be a whole big prank war going on, and well, we had to decide and set on some rules just to be sure that like nobody got hurt or anything. And so we told the kids, you know, nobody can get hurt during these scares, and because that's dangerous for everyone involved. No going into the bedrooms because that's private, and everyone who needs a break can get one. That's why we decided to take the opportunity and make you all some snacks.
Wait. One second there, ma'am. Did you say kids? That's in plural? Is that little guy supposed to be like a kid?
Well,
he was pretty small.
They both pause and they just go, they look at each other and they go, well, we actually don't know how old Spiderbrew is. But, Cecilia seemed really excited about doing this whole thing.
Herb is kind of gaining a look of realization on his face. Like, oh, we got pranked in a psychological way.
Oh my gosh.
We were set up.
You
We've
were
been
set up!
Fleck actually has a grin on his face. He is not upset about having the wool pulled over his eyes at all. I think he's a little bit too stupid to realize that that was the intention. He's just like, oh, so this is all just for funsies.
Well, yes.
Frank,
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, you know.
So then who's paying us?
Oh, well, don't worry. Cecilia's still going to get you that, Cecilia's still going to be paying you all after all this, because if she didn't, we would be the ones giving her a stern talking to. But, yes, this was a joint effort, and, yeah. Shoot, I'm trying to decide if they would say something now.
Very valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you want, you can always have us do the old Toonkind roll insight.
yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll insight.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah. Oof. For reference, dear audience, we got a 5, a 7, and an 11.
5 people staring at each other awkwardly.
Okay, I think in that case, what they decide to do, you see them, pause a bit awkwardly, and, Brenda, the woman, she kind of, takes a deep breath, and she goes, well, okay, we'll be perfectly straightforward with you. See, the thing is that, Cecilia has always had trouble making friends at school, and, honestly, it feels like the only person she can have real fun with is, Spiderbrew, and, well, he's not really all that bad when he isn't, trying to find a way back into the world of the living, but we figured that, well, so long as, they aren't actively trying to hurt anyone, if they are having fun getting into a spooky prank war, it might as well be a fun bonding practice, and, well, maybe, the both of them can, meet some new people.
Herb kind of hits it through his teeth, and he's like, so we're not trying to force him out of the house, then?
No. You're both just trying to have fun.
It's a big game.
Well, that makes things much easier. And Fleck kind of grins like, honestly, that stinky guy kind of reminds me of my sibling, minus the whole trying to get back into the world of the living thing.
Yeah, that's a little weird. How does he plan on doing that?
Both of them Grimace.
Oh no.
They look towards each other. Oh, I see you typing.
I was just gonna do Fleck's voice. Why does this feel like this would be the intro to a song in a musical?
You see, this is, we probably shouldn't go into go into too much detail about it, because, well, it was a bit of a sensitive topic for the both of them, but, well, Spider wasn't always the most, well, he isn't You try to look. You see them make this look like they're trying to find a nice way to put a spider's whole thing. Because he is a very gross person. Just from like a physical standpoint.
It's fine.
Yeah. But
Cobalt just goes, he's kind of scary.
well, yes, he's a ghost.
He's a little freak.
He is. Yes, he is a little freak.
I mean, you guys are ghosts, but you don't look like he does.
Well, that's because we were both real kind when we were living, so we're both real kind ghosts. But the thing is, Spider wasn't always the nicest, and there was a point in time where his scares were a lot more harmful. But we've managed to get through to him, and everything's all right now. So well, both he and Cecilia both know that if things get out of hand again, well, that's a one-way ticket back to the the astral plane.
But he is trying to be nicer now.
He is trying to be nicer now. They both nod their head like, yes, this is Spiderbrew nicer.
Well, let's hope he's not too mad that I used him as a springboard then.
You used him as a springboard?
Well, yeah, how do you think we shoved him into the garbage?
They both like hold back a laugh. Okay. I'm going to be real with you guys. Here was what my plan was for this encounter. These two ghosts are so delighted by you guys that from here on, any other pranks you guys want to do, they are willing to help you guys out.
Aww.
Aww.
You have appealed to these parent ghosts.
Perfect.
Yes, good.
So did these two seem to be the people that Herb heard earlier from the kitchen area?
I will say, actually, yes.
Okay, cool.
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
There is a brief moment where they're like, all right, well, we don't want to keep you all too long from all the pranks and everything and all the fun. So if you want to go back now, you can. But if you'd like to take a moment to rest, you guys can head up into the attic. That's where Andy and I usually stay when the family's all in the house and everything. But you can take a little rest with us, and we can bring the snacks up here if you'd like.
Well, you kids are welcome to go back to pranking him if you want. I actually wanted to ask these folks a couple questions, so.
I want to look in the attic.
Fleck looks a little bit torn because, one, he is curious about both these gifts and the attic, and also the pocket is cozy.
Is he just dozing off?
He's kind of just vibing, like.
Oh, that's adorable. So, do you guys just want to head into the attic then?
Yeah, so are we
Sure.
in the media room right now, or
Yeah,
the attic?
you're in the media room right now, which is this bottom left area on the map. If your guys are heading into the attic, give me 1 second. I'm gonna post the map now, but as I do that, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Mechanically, this is I will count it as a short rest. So whatever you need to do with that. I don't think any of y'all took damage though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have
Only
taken
psychological.
Only psychological. This is we have been going on for about an hour and like 45 minutes, give or take. If you guys want, we can take like a 5-10 minute break, go to the restroom, get some more water, get some more snacks.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, let's meet back up in let's do the 55-minute mark on the hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
BRB.
Bye guys.
And break.
It is so much fun. Yeah, no, that's fair and valid. I just wanted to grab other soda. And like, man, I'm so glad y'all are having. I mean, I knew I was gonna have fun. No, literally, okay. So I did in fact call 2 of the like twist things that she did, like the Lydia as a part of it, and the Maitland's parts with like the voices and everything. I was like, no, listen, I've been like mostly going off of, oh, I can figure out what's happening here and I like it. Except the fun fact is I'm playing a 10-year-old who probably didn't actually comprehend any of what was recently said. It's fair. Because a lot was said. Cobalt's just, I'm 10. I do love playing her though. She's actually really fun to play. You play children so well. It's like, you need help? No, I got it. That's something a child would do. No, listen, I've done the no thing several times. But does it even hurt? No. I'm so yeah, maybe we just need to start playing this more because it's a lot more fun. And you can just act however and people don't actually care that much. It is so cute. You can be so much cringier. I love her so much, by the way. The fucking compliments Okay, I am back.
Oh, well.
Hi, welcome back. Oh my god, I'm just glad you guys are having fun.
It's been very fun. I cannot believe this whole operation has been make Spiderbrew and Cecilia have friends.
That's really what it is.
No, like literally, how else are you supposed to make friends?
I mean, yeah, this checks out for Fleck, because his sibling, his younger sibling, is actually also someone who used to go too far with pranks and is now trying to rein it in and be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just like, yeah, okay.
And also, I hope Fleck starts to relax a little with the two nice ghosts here.
Yeah, he is definitely starting to relax a bit, because, like, oh, these are just so normal.
Oh my goodness. Oh, where did Maki
Sometimes
go?
ghosts are just people.
Ghosts are people,
Yeah.
too.
He's gone from having one ghost friend to many ghost friends.
Many ghost friends. And,
Multiple ghosts.
I am probably going to space out and forget, so remind me to make you guys roll perception while you guys are in the attic.
Alright.
Oop, give me a sec.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And I am going to say, if the kids are going to check out the attic, then Herb does want to stick behind in the media room because he does want to ask a couple of questions.
Oh, alright.
Well, the ghosts can, the Marylands can come with us if they want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just want the kids to overhear.
I will say, I will probably be giving the kids something to do, cough cough, snoop around, while Herb and the Marylands have their own thing going on.
Alright. Is it adult talkie time?
Yeah.
I love to snoop around.
Yeah. If we're all back though, and we all have everything with us, are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So we are back in action. All right, gang. The Marylands have escorted you up into the attic. I will say they did fly through the ceiling before realizing, oh wait, you guys are alive. And then pulled down the staircase into the attic to let you guys in. Go ahead and roll perceptions, but I'll give you what you guys can see without perception rolls as you do. This, oh my god.
Oh boy.
Nat 20.
No!
Oh, the fun stuff you can get with that. I'll resolve that in a bit. This place looks, well, it is an attic, yes, and you can certainly see where this is used as a storage room because of all the, like, neatly arranged boxes, but there is definitely enough space in here to be, like, a comfortable room. There is, most notably, two, I won't call them couches, even if they are kind of long on the map, but they are, like, armchairs. They look pretty comfortable, and there is a table to sit at, and this looks like a pretty pleasant room, and you do see, like, things that you would presume belonged to the Marylands, when they were alive. That said, though, Herb, you said you wanted to talk to the Marylands, so, it checks out that you got a 5 on your perception check. You're probably busy, like,
wasn't really focused on looking around the attic.
Yeah, I think in that case, you're more busy, like, getting the two of them to a side of the room, away from the kids while they go snooping around. Fleck, you got a 12? Give me a second to find the... Alright. Yeah, most of the, boxes here, are, they do seem to be a mix of both, things that could have belonged to, the Marylands. You see, like, pretty odd, things. There's, like, a bunch of, like, different stuff that that you presume the Marylands tried to do in their lifetime. Like, you notice that there is a make your own pottery set. And if you've seen the Beetlejuice musical, you know exactly what I'm referencing. You do give me a second, where is it? You do find a few books. Most of them are on the, most of them, have titles, and they seem to be introductory readings into things such as the supernatural, the occult, ghosts, things of that like. And you do find a few things that might have belonged to Cecilia and, her family, the Dotz. And there's quite a few things in here. With the 12, you piece together that maybe they actually moved in, comparatively not that long ago. That said, I will give you a neat little bone. One of the books you pick up, it is a copy of, quote, the Handbook for the Recently Deceased.
Oh, wonderful. Fleck is going to look at that, and he's going to slide it into his hammerspace.
Oh my goodness.
It's his now.
Oh, wonderful.
Was there a handbook for the recently deceased, and did you see it? No, I didn't.
Oh my goodness. Cobalt, with a nat 20, modified 24, fuck, where was I? Alright, there we go. You do find, quite a few things, like, similar to what Fleck found. Again, belongings that belong to both, families, the living and the dead. And you do find, like, a couple of, like, scented candles, some, you find, okay, here's what you find, and God bless your, amazing role. You find a very, very clunky camera. It is old, like, very, very old, but you get the impression that its owner has been taking very good care of this thing because, it looks like it's in pristine condition. And among all the books and stuff that are in the boxes, you actually find a photo album. Do you want to look at it?
Yes, I do in fact want to look at it.
Alright, here's what you find out. You open to the first, page of this photo album. I'm going to assume that, you are flipping through this.
Yeah.
You see that it's mostly pictures of Cecilia, someone who you presume to be her dad, and, someone you presume to be, her mother. She looks very similar to both. They look to be, like, a pretty happy family. There's quite a few pictures of them doing, family stuff. And as you flip through, you realize that there is a sudden change in, like, subject matter of what this photographer had been taking pictures of. You start to notice that there are more, like, scenic pictures, like, of, like, fields and birds and stuff like that. And there are, every so often, pictures of Cecilia and, again, the person you presume to be her dad. But for a while, you don't see that, woman. She's not in any of the pictures anymore, and then you get closer to the end of this photo album, and, you start to notice that, this photographer's, subject matter, has changed again, and it looks a lot more lively. It's, again, of Cecilia and, her dad. There is a new woman now who does not look at all like the woman, earlier in the photo album. She looks a bit more, I guess you could say eccentric. But you do notice that in some of these pictures, there are, you can see the faint and, fuzzy outlines of not only the Marilyns, but also Spiderbrew. And in most of these pictures, especially the ones where, Cecilia is in it, these people look like they're just being silly.
Aww. That's so sad, though, actually.
I'll leave this up to you. I'm not sure if Blue can put, not Blue, sorry, Cobalt can put this together because she's, again, 10 years old. If you want, you could roll, like, a straight intelligence.
If I did, it would specifically be, because I think if she noticed anything, it would specifically be that the lady isn't in the pictures anymore. She just stopped being in the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want me to roll for that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll to understand the concept of death.
God.
Oh, man.
I mean, I don't think she would draw the conclusion of death just yet.
Yeah. Would
Which
she
one is
point out
that?
the album to anyone? Or is she...
She might. I'm not sure yet.
Well, Herb
Wait.
is still just talking.
And that was intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Child comprehends death, I guess.
She understands.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
No!
Queenie, remind me again, Cobalt has had, like, people in her life who have helped taking care of her, and then they had to, like, leave for some time, right?
Yeah. One of her uncles.
Yeah. I would say that's, one of your uncles has probably, told you, has given you this talk, probably, maybe because somebody, in your neighborhood, experienced something similar. Sometimes, people come and go, and sometimes when they leave, they might not always come back.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Because now I've thought of, like, the worst question to ask if she does ask somebody.
Oh no.
Oh, boy. I will say Fleck is right there. He's been busy stealing the guide for the recently deceased, but you know.
Which you
It's
just
like,
have now.
I think she's gonna hold on to the album while she's in the attic.
Alright.
She'll put it back before they actually leave. Because it's not hers.
Oh.
Oh.
Pictures are important.
They are.
You can't take them. This is a
You know
John Mulaney bit.
You know what, like, either perception to notice that, Cobalt is holding this, or insight to notice that Cobalt is probably, she's probably thinking of something, huh?
Yeah,
Sure.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. He gets bullied whenever it comes to saying anything. The only way he's gonna notice is if Cobalt says something. It's just he was not made to see things.
Oh, this poor little toon. I love him so much. I hold him gently.
I cannot see.
Thank you.
We hold him up to the light so he can see better.
Alright. But if that's the case and Cobalt's not going to say anything yet...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on her saying anything, because I think if she did, she would probably ask the Marylands, because they would know. Because, like, they're not strangers.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
In that case, while this snooping is going on, Herb, you wanted to talk to the Marylands.
I sure did. I think when Herb gets them, like, off to the side, and he's sure, like, absolutely sure the kids are off, wandering around exploring, he turns to them, and there's, like, this shift in him. Like, he goes from looking like this goofy dad to he looks, like, really serious.
Yeah.
He looks to the both of them, and he asks, did he figure it out?
A way into the living? Well, Spiderbrew's, case is a bit, I will say, when you looked, when you took on a more serious appearance, they do, like, they also take, a more serious appearance, too, and, they go, well, Spiderbrew's case is a bit different than most ghosts. Well, he's bound by this sort of, I guess you could say, curse, where the easiest way for him to exist in the world of the living is if a living person says his name 3 times unbroken. That said, though, they pause and they say, you see them kind of like, again, wince a little. There was another way that he did find, but it wasn't exactly the most, he didn't go about it the most pleasant way, so I'm sure you can understand why it's a bit of a touchy subject for us here, even if we've gotten past all of it.
Well, what is it? Blood sacrifice? Ritual of some sort?
No, nothing that drastic. Well, again, they wince, and they look a bit, ooh, this is kind of awkward, kind of expression. Well, Spiderbrew did find I suppose you could say it's a ritual, but it might be better to call it a ceremony of sorts, but, a ghost in his place can become a living person if, well, they marry a living person.
I see. This curse, you think he could pass it on to someone else?
Well, if that's possible, he's never said anything about that. And, well, we all try to be a bit, well, Andy and I, at least, try to be, cards on the table with the rest of the family here. We're trying to convince Spider to do that too when he's not, pulling any pranks or anything, but, I don't believe he can.
At that, Herb kind of just sighs and his shoulders sort of drop half an inch, and he's like,
was there a reason you're asking?
Let's just say I'm something of a desperate man.
Oh, they both glance to each other, and they look back to you, and they both nod, like, oh, we can understand that. And they, I think, Andy, kind of, like, extends a hand to you, and he goes, well, it might not be, any of our business to pry into personal subjects, but, if you ever need to talk to anybody, about this, and I know we just, met and we're still technically strangers, but you're free to come talk to us if you need anything.
Well, I guess I definitely appreciate that. And he smiles, but it doesn't seem as genuine as it did before. Like, it seems like he's clearly disappointed.
Yeah.
But that's probably not something they can really help. If he has something on his mind, he's not about to share it.
Yeah,
basically.
that's fair. But they do give you what they hope is a comforting smile. Like, again, if it's not something he wants to share, they aren't going to be the kind to pry into it. But yeah. Did you want to ask anything else?
That was pretty much it. I mean, I still... yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, he got the gist of, like, that.
Alright, in that case, you probably turn back to the rest of the attic, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but the Marilyns did go downstairs to pick up some snacks, and, there is probably, like, one of those trays, on the table, so you're free, and so are the kids, are free to start, like, eating from the snacks or anything.
Fleck is probably gonna go grab some snacks.
Again, I will note they are like made in a way to look like fun, spooky, like again for Halloween parties.
It's so
like
good.
full of peeled grapes and all that.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
You got like halves of bananas that have like little chocolates in it. It looks like a spooky ghost.
Oh.
Yeah, Herb is
Fleck
definitely...
is pocketing some for later.
Oh, is Fleck gonna eat a cheese?
He is gonna eat a cheese. He does have to live up to the stereotype sometimes.
Oh, that's the cutest.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Herb is gonna, like, browse the snack table and pick up some snacks to kind of munch on, but he's also kind of looking around the attic now, and, like, it's been very quiet, hasn't it? Where is this Spiderbrew guy at? You'd think he would have pulled something by now.
Well, this is where us ghosts like to hang out when it becomes a little too much to be around the living. So, well, it makes sense that he wouldn't come up here. I'm gonna roll a D2.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Okay, as soon as Brenda says this, there's like a gentle knock on the where the staircase for the for the attic is, and then after a second you just see the ghostly head of Spiderbrew just like poke up through the floor, and god, where was it? He's just like, hey, guys, we kind of had a thing going on. You wanna keep doing that?
Oh my gosh. Fleck gives Spiderbrew a thumbs up and also probably offers one of the little ghost snacks. Like, yeah, we'll get back to it in a moment. Want a snack?
Gimme! And he like just reaches his hand and grabs it.
Herb just tosses a peeled grape at him.
Oh my gosh.
He opens his mouth and catches it in his mouth.
Yeah, Fleck does startle a bit when Spiderbrew rushes him, but he's doing fine. He's got this.
But like, if you guys are just chilling and vibing, and you do tell him that like you'll continue in a bit, just be patient. He'll like go back down.
Oh. Yeah. After that, Fleck's one of his ears twitch, and he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, if this is also to get Cecilia friends, then shouldn't she be in the prank war too?"
She probably is. She's probably scheming with Spider right about now. If you remember, I won't make you roll history for this, but if you remember, you guys did go into the living room and you did see that there was a way into the backyard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Fleck is indeed satisfied with that answer.
They're conspirators. They're conspirators.
They are conspirators.
They're in cahoots.
They are definitely in
Yeah.
cahoots.
As long as they're having fun being in cahoots, that's fine with him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I dig it.
Alright. Are you guys ready to go back down?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I think before they do, that's probably when Cobalt is going to ask the thing, because she doesn't want to take the album with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's just going to kind of grab, she's going to, like, you know, do that thing that kids do where they grab on, like, the pants.
I will say you do manage to grab onto, I'm just gonna roll a d2 to see which one you grab. Alright, you grab onto, Andy's, pants, and even though it does look like you have grabbed onto the pants, you don't really feel anything.
She just looks at her hand for a second. Doesn't know what to make of this.
But Andy has absolutely noticed, and he kind of, like, squats down, in front of you and just goes, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay, so she goes into a whisper, she goes, "Okay, I found these pictures. And there's a lady in there. And she's not in the later pictures. She's not in the other pictures. Did she go to college too?"
Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh, that was worse than I was expecting.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Because you were right. She has had that talk, but the only time she's really had that talk was in relation to really, like, people moving or people going away to, like, you know, college or school or jobs.
Oh no. Okay, here's what happens. He sees that you have this, this photo album, and he recognizes it, and he's just, oh, this is, Cecilia's, and you mention the lady, and he winces, and then you ask if she went to college too, and he just does a double take, like, what?
Oh man.
Her uncle is not dead. Her uncle is, all of her uncles are alive.
I am crying.
Yeah.
I think what Andy does, he doesn't take the album from you just yet, but he does, like, lay a hand on top of it, and he goes, well, no, she's not in, she's not at college, and he glances to, Brenda, like, help me please, and Brenda, like, puffs out her cheeks, like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
I love putting adults in uncomfortable situations. Yeah.
Can I roll perception?
Yes! You can!
Oh, the one time he can hear.
Oh my goodness.
I think he hears that, and he was, like, about to leave the attic, but, like, an ear twitches as he picks it up, and he spins on his toes and goes right back over. 'Cause, oh boy.
I think, okay, here's what happens. Here's what Andy does. Andy takes a deep breath, and he gets a little bit more serious. And he goes, "No, that was Cecilia's birth mother, the mother she had before her stepmom. See, a few years ago, Cecilia's mother got very, very sick, and sometimes if people, especially real kind, can get sick with something that's very bad, they might not always get better, and Cecilia's mom didn't get better. Do you understand so far?
Yeah, but you guys are in the photos.
Well, that's and he looks away and he goes, that's a bit different. Sometimes we can come back as ghosts, but most of the time when people are lost like that, they move on to the I'm probably getting this wrong because my memory of the planes is very, very foggy. Sometimes we move on into the astral plane.
Okay. That's it. She's gonna take it at that.
Okay. Fleck does
She's
give a
gonna go-
little.
She's gonna go put the book back now.
Fleck does give a little sigh of relief. Cause, oh boy, yeah, that could have gone many ways.
It really could have gone many ways.
Though, while she's putting the book back, Fleck does kind of look up at them and it's like, real quick, when you said there's rules, possession is off the table, right?
They glance to each other and they nod.
Fleck gives them a thumbs up, a smile, and then he bounces away.
While you are bouncing away, you see Brenda just kind of I'm not sure if you see her because you're bouncing away. Brenda
he has like no perception.
Yeah. Brenda just kind of phases through the floor, kind of hurriedly. All right.
That's hilarious. The directions this game has gone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll probably tell you after the game about what I put in my notes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, you guys are back on the second floor. Do you need me to put the second floor map again, or do you just want to go straight to the first floor?
Because I mean, I assumed any other closed rooms would be rooms that we're not supposed to go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Fleck is probably caught up to Herb and is following the adult's lead on this.
Yeah, Herb is just kind of looking around, seeing if he can spot any hint of Spiderbrew's next prank.
Do you want to roll investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make this like a low DC. Okay.
Sorry if I went like a little quiet there, by the way. I wanted to make sure other folks had a chance to talk, and also cold.
Yeah,
So.
no, you
You're
are
very
fine.
valid.
You are fine.
Yeah, make sure that you have plenty of water and such.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, with a 6, I will say, you don't get, like, the specifics of where exactly, but you do get the inclination that, Spiderbrew and Cecilia are plotting something on the first floor. However, that does leave the media room and the balcony wide open for you guys.
And what all was in the media room that we knew about again?
There was, a lot of books, and a lot of board games, family games, stuff like that.
Well, shoot, now my idea for pranks are all washed up.
Oh.
Not that the room planning is affecting it. I'm just literally at that point of like, tired.
If you want, I could hurry us along, because it has been a while.
I mean, only if other folks are comfortable with that. I don't want to like make the plot feel like rushed for my sake or anything.
I'm okay with whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, in that case, you do get the sense that when, Spider had, like, came in to check on you guys, he was very eager.
So
I'm gonna say you guys, probably head down into the first floor. Do you want the map again?
I have the map pulled up.
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, Herb got a 6 on his investigation. If, Fleck and Cobalt want to roll, that's fine.
Fleck already had his one given use of eyes per game.
And that's investigation?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. I say like a game show host. Woo!
What?
Well, okay.
The dice like Cobalt a lot, and I'm not gonna be mad about this at all.
They pointed at her and said, baby.
They pointed at her and said, protect the child at all costs.
Yeah, okay.
The baby gets rights.
You probably, like, lift up one ear, and you hear quite a bit as you guys make your way down to the first floor. You can hear coming from the dining room, you could hear, well, it definitely sounds like somebody is trying to muffle their giggling. But you also hear coming from the living room, the sound of what appears to be, Spiderbrew trying to talk to some people. So, I'll leave that up to you to decide which one we want to go to first, because, I have something for both.
What was the first option again?
The dining room or the living room.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll D2. Okay, yeah, Fleck is waltzing straight into the dining room, I guess.
Oh god.
He does not see it.
Oh my goodness. Give me a sec, let me scroll back at my notes. Alright. You had been able to look into this room because, well, Fleck, you had been able to look into this room from the foyer earlier because it was just, an open wall. You can just, like, literally step from one room into the other. But when you had first, came into the house, there had been nothing on the table. That pile of garbage is still there. And as you walk over, you can definitely see, like, a mess in the shape of, like, Spiderbrew's silhouette. It looks very cartoonish. Oh, Maki, what are you doing? The cat is here.
Oh no.
Cat wants in on the pranks.
Cat demands garbage.
But right now, Fleck, there are quite a few plates and dishes and I forgot what they're called, but you know those like trays that had the cover over them?
Oh yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of those lining the table, and it looks like it's been set for like a family-sized feast.
Oh, wonderful. Is there any food, or is it just set currently?
It's just set currently.
Yeah. Fleck kind of nods at this and climbs up onto the table.
Can you roll me a quick wisdom save?
Cool. 5.
Alright, you get spooked, but not like runaway spooked. You get spooked as all of a sudden every single seat is filled with the images of cartoonish looking undead, and when you make it onto the table, they all start cheering and hollering all at once. And you like probably like jump.
Oh, he absolutely does.
And you see Cecilia pop out from under the table as she picks up one of those covers, and you see that there is like some food there that she probably got from the kitchen, and she scoops up like a handful and she throws it at you.
Oh my gosh.
Give me a second. I'm gonna do like a ranged attack. Oh my god! Okay, does the 21 hit you?
That sure does it.
You probably get like a face full of mashed potatoes.
Oh, wonderful.
And there's just this chorus of cackling from all the like ghosts and ghouls. Herb and Cobalt, you just watched this happen. How are you feeling?
I think Herb is kind of like snapped out of whatever funk he was in and just kind of like tries to see if there's any food within reach of him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There is like so many like dishes and stuff.
Is there any gelatin?
Yes.
Okay, he is going to run over, basically grab a glove full of gelatin and see if he can get Cecilia.
Oh my god.
I would fight.
Oh my gosh.
So
Is Cobalt gonna join in on the food fight?
Cobalt's gonna grab whatever is closest to her on that table.
Yes, you get her. I think she like squeaks and then just lets out the loudest cackle as she like reaches for something else. Cobalt, do you also want to roll a quick like ranged attack?
What would that be?
Ranged attack would be a d20 plus dex.
Dex. Okay.
Oh, you both get her! There is gelatin in her hair. I'd probably say you probably grab, like, a bowl full of, like, I guess, beans or something? Like, green beans. And, you start, getting her, and she is, also retaliating, and you're probably having the best time of your life. Fleck, how you doing?
Fleck's probably shaking it off now, and oh, it is on. Let's see. He grabs probably the closest thing to him, pulls out another glitter bomb.
Oh my god!
stuffs it in and is ready to make an attack. Alright.
Woo! Oh my gosh, yes, you get this, this glitter bomb, and, oh my god, it gets everywhere.
I mean, yeah, we probably all get re-glittered.
And I will say, not only are, like, the cartoonish, ghouls and everything, are laughing at all this, Cecilia is, laughing at, like, the top of her lungs. She is having the time of her life.
This
Cobalt.
is wonderful.
Cobalt tries to shake some of the glitter out. It's not working. Glitter.
Glitter gets everywhere. I'm so sorry to those of you who have fur, which is all three of you.
Yeah, Fleck turns to Cobalt like, oh, it's no use.
Well, it's pretty messy anyway. And Herb, he picks up the bowl of gelatin and just proceeds to, like, tip it over right onto his own head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is delightful to see Cecilia having so much fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna roll something. A D2 to decide on something. Oop! Okay, I guess we're doing this now. Give me a sec. Alright, all of a sudden, in the midst of you guys having all this fun, and, it's probably been going on for, like, a couple of minutes or so, the ground beneath you shakes, and you can hear, the rumbling, around in this house, and the, did I say that the images have disappeared?
No.
You have not yet,
Okay,
no.
yeah, no, they are gone when this happens, and, like, all of a sudden, Cecilia just snaps to attention, and she just goes, "Oh no."
Oh no?
Oh no!
Oh no?
Oh
no! Over to the living room.
Fleck is gonna follow.
Cobalt is also gonna follow.
Herb is going to follow, but he's also going to slip on the jello he just spilled on himself.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. And as you guys, run into the living room, you all feel that rumbling, again, but it's harsher and a lot more, noticeable. And as you guys burst, into the into the living room, you see, coming in through the doors to the backyard, is this giant, it's a pretty big creature. It looks like some sort of snake with, black and light colored stripes and, red eyes, and, on its back is, Spiderbrew, who is, comically is wearing a Stetson, like, a cowboy hat, and he's riding this thing, but he is holding onto this for dear life. And, you don't need an insight roll for this, but Spiderbrew looks like he is terrified, like, with a capital T.
I will give you this, because it's hilarious. If any of you look at Fleck right now, he's jealous. This looks like so much fun. He wants to do that.
And Cecilia is staring at this thing, and she just goes, Spider, what did you do?
Is it still a prank?
I don't think this is a prank.
You don't think this is a prank, bro?
I mean, we can throw more glitter at it and find out. Ooh, or I think I got some silly string.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a silly string.
Oh
He pulls out 3 cans of silly string and hands
Oh
one.
my goodness.
Oh, actually 4 cans of silly string. Cecilia gets one too.
Oh my god. Alright, I need to roll something. Woof. You see this thing. Oh, I forgot to drop an image. Give me a sec. Let me actually finish rolling this. This thing, thrashes its head and, oh my goodness. It thrashes, hard enough that, Spider is flung off and he hits the wall. And, he, like, comically, because he is a toon, falls onto the ground, and there are, like, broken stars, hovering around his head. He is knocked out.
Fleck gently sets down his own can of silly string next to Spiderbrew. And turns back like, okay, yeah, probably not a prank.
Let me pull up your, this reference, and as I do this, can you guys roll me a quick initiative?
Oh boy.
Oh.
Here's your ref, by the way.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
Duster pillar.
It's a duster pillar. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna roll. I have so many rolls. Here is. Okay. This is Cecilia. This is Spiderbrew, even if he is unconscious. Oh my god.
I forgot to add 4 to mine.
You forgot to add a 4?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Is it just the...
This one is Spiderbrew. And this is... the Duster Pillar. And I completely messed that up. Because I'm using the bash
alert.
Alright, okay, let me scroll
That's
through.
3 whole 17.
Yeah. Alright, well, let me type this out. Fleck. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, I cannot pin that, so I might also put that in Walnut Gallery just so we can, like, look back at it. And as I do that, I am going to, do this. And hopefully Discord will not kill me. Do you guys want to give me, colors?
You can do probably teal for Fleck.
Alright.
Brown for Herb.
Alright.
Will it be Cobalt for Cobalt?
This thing's a large creature, so I'm just gonna put it right there. You good, Queenie?
Queenie, you're muted.
I forgot I was muted.
Okay.
I cough a lot, so I mute when I cough.
No, that's
yeah, that's valid.
that's valid.
I need to be that more.
Cobalt, you're right there. Herb, this is you. Let me know if you guys can see this and if I need to change anything.
Yeah, I see.
Fleck, is this a good color?
Yeah.
And this one is going to be Spider, who is unconscious over here. And you know what, I'm just gonna do this for Cecilia. And Cecilia is in the back.
Understandable.
Alright, up first in the turn order, it is, my good friend Fleck. What are you doing?
Alright. Fleck is going to move on over to the duster pillar and is going to make an attacker.
Attacker. Alright.
Attacker.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna assume that hits.
I'm in the wrong channel, sorry.
You're good.
Yes, that does hit.
Alright, and that was inflict wounds, so...
Oh, inflict wounds, so you're not, moving?
Inflict wounds is touch.
Alright, so you are probably up close then.
Yeah, I am very close because I have very little hands and very little arms.
Yeah, you're right there.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, roll your damage.
That's 18 damage.
Ooh, nice. Crunchy.
He gives it a little pat, and it hurts.
You pat this thing and it roars like you just, like, punched it in the snout. Oh shoot, it's the duster pillar's turn. What can this thing do? Well, this thing's gonna try and swipe at you, Fleck, because you're close. Where did my dice go? There it is. Does it not?
Yeah! Nope, it doesn't.
Oh my goodness. Okay, this is great. In that case, this thing tries to swipe at you with its tail. It misses.
Yeah, he's very small. He can kind of just duck.
Yeah, and I think what Cecilia is going to do, she is going to ooh, which one is this again? I need to look at what at something real quick. Alright, here's what happens. She sees, you, Fleck, almost get hit by this thing, and she panics, and she goes, look out! And, she casts, Shield of Faith on you.
Oh, nice. As if he needed more AC.
I'm gonna be real, she panicked.
That's valid. Okay, I think he's got a 20 AC now.
Yeah, next in the order, it is now Spiderbrew, who, is out cold, so I'm just gonna roll con for him.
You know, the whole rolling death saves.
Alright, that was his action, so he does... he does manage to snap out of it, and he, you see him shake his head, sees what's going on, and he's just like, oh no. Before he, yeah, that's not really much he could do here, in this position. Actually, I need to look at this again. Okay, here's what happens. I'm gonna make this thing roll a quick wisdom save, and I'll try and figure out how to flavor this in a bit.
Oh boy.
This failed!
Oh boy!
You see Spiderbrew just, like, stand up the moment he sees what's happening, and he just goes, "Hey! Pick on somebody your own size!" And he casts, Vicious Mockery.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, this does do, okay. Alright, 7 damage. And next in the order, it is, oh my god, Discord. Herb's turn.
Perfect timing. I was just getting back from heating up some leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Well, first off, so far... words got scrambled. I was gonna say, well, first off, so much for Spiderbrew being the ghost of the most, am I right?
Yeah.
Second of all, I am going to be using a spell.
Ooh, fun.
Ew.
I am going to be using Acid Splash.
Oh, fun. Do I need to roll anything?
Let me see here. You hurl a bubble of acid, choose one creature within range that ranges 60 feet, or choose 2 creatures within range. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 damage. So my dexterity modifier is 15, so if you can beat a 15, you won't take damage, but...
Oh my god, this thing is rolling low.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 1d6 of acid damage. As Herb basically conjures up this ball that looks like a big green snot bubble and chucks it at the worm's head.
Yeah, roll me that damage. 1d6?
Yeah, so... d6. Ooh, that's 4 damage.
Ooh, nice. Cobalt, it is now your turn.
I'm not really sure what to do, but okay. Can I use hideous laughter?
Yes, you can.
I want to do that.
Nice.
That's a whiz save, right?
I have no clue.
Alright, give me a sec.
I can pull it up real quick if you need me to. 'Cause I have it on here, but I don't see.
Yes, it is a wisdom save. Okay. Here we go.
Are we just bullying this thing?
You sure as fuck are, because it just crit failed.
Oh.
So this thing has, Cobalt, you said something probably hilarious. And, it starts doing, like, the snake reptilian version of a laugh as it falls onto its side and is now prone and incapacitated. Which means
Wonderful.
all melee attacks on this thing has advantage.
Oh boy. And that's real good for Fleck. Because, he's part rogue.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Speaking of, like, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he is gonna do a stabber, because, you know what? Why not?
Yeah, roll an advantage.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah, that's
30
hits.
20.
Dirty 20
Yep.
hits.
Okay. I believe his sneak attack is an extra d6.
Ooh, fun, fun, fun.
11 damage.
11 damage.
And that is his turn.
Alright, it is now the, it is now the Duster Pillar's turn as it tries to make a whiz save to get out of this, and, hey, this thing is still rolling low.
No.
Oh.
So I don't think a 6 beats your, spellcasting DC.
Oh.
Told you you should have rolled those bad rolls out.
Oh, man.
This poor dude. He's really just getting it today for existing.
Getting it just for...
Well, I think it might have advantage because Fleck did stab it. If you want to do that.
Sorry, what?
I think it does have advantage since Fleck stabbed it and did it damage.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That does what happened with Hideous Laughter. I read that wrong.
You're good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing...
Still no go?
This thing got a 19 on its second roll.
Okay.
It has broken out of the, Sorry, excuse me. It has broken out of the Hideous Laughter, and, it is no longer prone, but since that was rolled at the end of its turn, it can't do anything else. So, Cecilia is going up next. That is the wrong sheet. I don't remember what that does. Oh, here's what she's going to do. She is going to cast, Guiding Bolt. Give me a sec. Just to make sure I have this right. yes, okay. So this is just a ranged attack. Spell attack. Oh, Discord, please do not freeze on me. That is 10 plus 6. 16, which does beat its AC. So this thing takes 46 damage, 15. Makes the next thing has advantage. It is now I did that right. Spider's turn. Oh my goodness, I forgot.
You're good.
Yeah. It is now Spider's turn, who I think he's just going to come in with a dagger just to help Fleck so he's not there on his own.
That is very valid.
He's also a little gremlin man. Oh,
I mean, oh.
But that's fine because as a bonus action, bardic inspiration, Fleck.
Alright.
Herb, it is now your
Fleck.
turn.
Yeah, Fleck gives Spiderbrew a thumbs up.
Well, if we're going the dagger route, I'm going to be using my dagger of venom and basically go for the thing's belly.
Oh shoot, because I forgot to roll it on Spider's turn, you can roll this as at advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Okay. How does the dirty 20 sound?
Dirty 20 sounds great. So you hit this thing, and you had dagger of venom, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. As I look to see.
That is going to inflict 5 damage.
Alright, yeah. Which means now it is Fleck's turn once again.
Alright. Okay, since he does have an ally nearby, he can...
Oh, I forgot
he
to
can
move them on the
do...
map.
Oh. Yeah, so
Spider's right here.
Since another enemy of the creature's within 5 feet, I can still do a sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
That is what he's gonna do. No advantage this time, though. I'm gonna assume a 24 hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And 11 damage.
And 11 damage. Alright, I'm gonna roll something real quick as I finish up my math here. Alright, yeah. Here's what happens. This thing's going to roll a quick wisdom. This thing, like, is getting the shit beat out of it. I didn't need that exclamation point. Oh well. And like, you guys managed to do a pretty nasty number on this thing. And it essentially decides, you know what, screw this, peck it, and you see it duck out of the door into the backyard, and like, it makes a movement as if to like burrow underground, but you see it kind of like phase out as it, like, not goes into the ground, but into the astral plane. And congratulations, you have bullied this duster pillar out of the house.
We bullied a worm out of existence.
You sure fucking did. Sorry, I just looked in the gallery.
Oh, worm?
A worm? You guys are out of initiative order. Congratulations, you have solved my duster pillar puzzle. Spider walks up to the doors and he just yells after it, and stay out! And, like, closes the door. And Cecilia is walking over to Spiderbrew, and there is a moment where you just see her just, like, start berating Spider for, like, I can't believe you just did that. And she's just like, come on, babes, it wasn't my fault. And this goes back and forth for a while until the Marilyns come downstairs, and they're just like, what just happened? We heard a whole bunch of noise. Are you guys alright?
There was a big worm and we fought it. It was pretty fun.
I made it laugh. That was my contribution.
And
it was a very good contribution.
Did I miss Cobalt's turn in the second round?
Yes, but it's okay. I had nothing, so I was gonna say nothing.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Cobalt. That's on me, the DM. You see, Andy and Brenda look around, see the mess, and they're just like, okay, Cecilia, Spider, I think that's enough pranks for now. You can just see Spider kind of like, hang on.
Oh boy.
Cecilia is, currently has Spider, like, grappled. She is holding him like the baby man he is.
Oh.
Just... well, I'm sorry that got, off the rails, at the end there, and she looks pointedly down at Spiderbrew.
Yeah, I'd say that. Although Herb grins and he's like, we really had you beat, huh?
Yeah. Fleck kind of just waves a hand like, oh no, it was really fun.
It was so much fun.
And there's a moment where Spider looks towards you guys, surprised, and then he grins and looks over to Cecilia, and he goes, well, I think that means, and he kind of, like, elbows her as best he can, while he is grappled like this. And, she goes, yeah, I haven't forgotten, and she, lets go of him. He floats in the air, as she steps closer to you guys, and, hands you guys your payment. Everybody please add, 20 gold to your inventory.
Ooh.
Nice.
And, thank you guys for, sticking around even when, it got kind of messy. Literally. Oh my gosh, my dad's gonna kill me.
Do you need any help cleaning up?
Well, I already
Yeah.
asked you guys to kind of a lot with that prank war. I wouldn't want to make you guys stick around more than you're.
Well,
this
we
nothing-
made the mess.
Yeah, and if
Yeah,
this was
we're
a
friends.
friend-making juncture, then we're friends now, and it's what friends do.
Do you
Yeah.
How about a collective persuasion?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
That's a
my
choice,
god!
isn't it? Yeah.
Fleck-
Persuasion is technically Fleck's most disgusting modifier.
Oh my god!
Wretched. I love it.
Oh, absolutely wonderful. I love this so much. Okay, yeah. You guys, did that with flying colors. You do manage to talk, to Cecilia about this. I will say, Spiderbrew had been floating in the air, when she let go of him, but Cecilia went back to just grappling him by now. And she goes, you know what? Sure. And, how about you guys also get some more, snacks from the kitchen, too? And,
Yes.
yeah, you guys, help, Cecilia and Spider, as well as, the Marylands, who go about, the house, making sure everything is cleaned and everything, as the, as a sort of, like, aftermath of this whole pranking thing, comes to a, satisfying end, and I'm gonna roll to decide on something. I have to remind myself this is Dice Parser. Alright, yeah, at this point, you guys, are probably, like, outside the house. Spider and the Marylands are not outside of the house with you guys, but they are waving at you through the window, and Cecilia is leading you guys out, and she goes, well, thanks for helping out and, hanging around. You guys can, come back anytime you like.
Fleck,
Absolutely.
happily. Yeah. Of course! It was really fun, and, I think... I mean, if you'd like, I could bring my sibling around next time. They also really like pranks.
She pauses as if to think about it, and she goes, yes. And, as, you guys are, saying goodbye, a carriage, comes up to the house, and out steps, two individuals. They're both, human, real kind. Let me pull up their references. Cobalt, you'll recognize them from the photo album. Where did the other one go? Oh my god. There it is. You recognize, Cecilia's dad, as well as the other woman who came, who was in the latter part of the photo album, who you presume is her stepmother, and they come up the walkway as you guys are, passing by them as you guys are leaving, and, as a little note to hang out to end this off on, as you guys are leaving, you hear, the man, he goes, Cecilia, did you have people over? And she just goes, yeah, just some friends.
Yeah, just inviting over a 43-year-old man. Nothing wrong about that.
This is
Fine.
Einquell. They
Yeah.
are toons.
Yeah, da. Hey.
Dang.
But yeah, thank you all so much for playing this game with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really fun.
it was fun.
I had a great time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful time with you all. And to our audience, thank you all for listening in, both in the present and in the future if you're listening to the recording. We bid you a good time zone. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.